What up, good people? It's your man, Subset, and welcome to the Eerie Project, man, where we talk about literature and nothing else. Yo, today I am going to be talking about a book I just finished reading, and I haven't finished a lot of books this year. I was extremely lazy. The travels of life, got me in a, got me in a corner, and so the reading sort of like went down, but we managed to finish a book, and the name of the book is The Kite Runner by Khaled, a guy named Khaled Hosseini, who's actually from Afghanistan by descent. And man, I have to say that I read one of his books before. I believe it's A Thousand Splendid Suns, and so yeah, I managed to finish this one, which is The Kite Runner. And man, this book is such a jam, bro. It's about two boys who grow up together, and there's a big secret in the family. Obviously, I cannot disclose all of the information, but really, it's an incredible book that everybody has to read because it has so many life lessons about growing up, about the past, about being young and doing stupid things, and sometimes being young and experiencing very tragic things that go on to dictate your life as an adult. And this is exactly what this book is about. Khaled Hosseini is such a profound writer, bro. I think I've never read a novel and enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed this one, because of how profound this man's writing is. This guy writes in such an incredible way that you never lose him. He will always come back to something that he said earlier in the book, almost as though he's reminding you that you might have missed something. I don't know what writing technique is that, but it stood out for me because everything led to something. And it's almost like in a movie where you see a prop, and if it's mentioned, that prop will definitely resurface in the later chapters. And I don't know, bro. I think Khaled Hosseini has given my respect for writers. I mean, he has given me another reason. Let me just put it this way. He's given me another reason to respect writers. Because, bro, to tell a story with 100 or 300 something pages is I believe it's such a difficult thing. Because you have to keep carrying the story and you can't lose it. At the same time, you have to have plot twists and have cliffhangers. You have, all the technical stuff that writers employ to make the book dope. But I think the moral of it all is simply that childhood is such a difficult thing. We look at children and we think that they can't learn, or they can't see, or they can't really comprehend what's going on in their surroundings. But in reality, they are. Children have needs. Children want to impress us. Children want to feel safe. But children also have defense mechanisms. Children can psychologically develop tactics to protect themselves in situations. Children can lie. Children can hurt people. Understand? And as to how we protect them from all of these things is really difficult to say. But I can attest to the reality that this book is such a profound book about childhood. And I think it has amplified my understanding of childhood as a very big player in how one's mind develops as an adult, and that you cannot separate the adult from the child. It's such a It's such a mind-blowing book in that sense. And I think if you want to understand exactly what your childhood memories can do to you, is if you can go through this book. I think this book will teach you exactly how your childhood has affected you and how you behave in ways that you don't understand right now. But if you could trace back to your childhood, you will find the answers. You obviously probably need therapy, so that a psychologist can sort of like untangle some of the memories. But all in all, I think if you're an avid reader and somebody that can comprehend text, it will be so profound as you read it that you will realize that, damn, man, perhaps I turned out this way and it's not my fault because you don't choose the environment you're born into. But you will most likely realize that, damn, a whole lot of stuff happened in your childhood that is affecting you right now. And I think that's the takeaway from the Kite Runner, is that our childhoods are very, very, if I may say, or let me retract and say they play a very big part in who we become later on as adults and how we behave and our relationships with people and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I think it's an incredible book, man. I think it's definitely one of the best books I've read so far. Let me see if there's competition. Yeah, I believe it could be the best book I've ever read. It's such a page turner. You just want to keep knowing what's going to happen. Yeah, man. I will be reviewing more books and creating more content as of late within the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and share with your friends. Tell them to read a book or two, man. It doesn't hurt. I tell you, I promise you, it doesn't hurt. This is a very important activity that can really improve a whole lot of things in your life, and you should not seize. You should always seize the opportunity to read. With that said, let me leave it there, man. Go and read the Kite Runner. Like I said, it's an incredible read. Thank you. Peace.